It was a school for more than 130 years. Mccelvey Center, overlooking East Jefferson Street in York, is bursting with history, and Pat Hodnett is part of it.
I had wonderful teachers, and I made some of my lifetime friends there.
She not only went to elementary school here, but came back as a teacher until the day it closed in 1987.
Well, I felt like I was home. That was home to me. I loved all my children, and I see them today in the grocery store, and they recognize me even though my hair is a different color.
But Mccelvey was around long before her time, when it was Yorkville Female College.
The earliest building here was in the 1850s. It was a girls' school.
That original building seen here also housed other schools, including the first public school in York in 1889, but it burned in a chimney fire in 1900. Just 2 years later, York Graded School was back, built on the same stone foundation. With all that history, you might think Mccelvey Center was already on the National Register of Historic Places, but it wasn't. Not until last week. Cultural and Heritage Museums, which took over the property in 2001, got to make that dream a reality.
Excitement. It was a lot of work that we put into this.
Sarah Johnson is Preservation Specialist for Cultural and Heritage Museums. She says making the National Register is a big step toward keeping Mccelvey Center going.
But I think it's important that the building gets that recognition, that it is a significant part of our community and national history.
It's been closed for several years to make much needed structural repairs. The 500-seat auditorium was one of the rooms we couldn't see because of that work. The coolest part of the building is the West Wing, built in 1902. As you walk into this section, you might notice, the chair rail, the wainscoting, even things like this corner bead detail. This is all the original woodwork. Some of the chalkboards here are original too. A huge renovation in 1922 added a whole new wing and moved the main entrance. The outside looks much today like it did then, 100 years ago. It was renamed in 1973 to honor George Mccelvey, a long-serving principal here.
Everyone liked Mr. Mccelvey, but he was just known all through York by everybody, and they named it after him.
Hodnett has lived in York County for most of her life, and though she's long retired from teaching, her memories walking the halls of Mccelvey Center as a student and a teacher are still special. All the more so, knowing it's now nationally recognized for its historic value.
I think that's wonderful. It deserves to be saved.